Dee. It's really good to see you again. What brings you in today?
Well, Hannah, I've been very discouraged by my weight lately. Ever since my freshman year of college, I've just put on more weight, and it's been very distressful to my life. In high school, I was at a smaller size than I am now, and it's been really hard for me. Like, whenever I go out to the malls to try on clothes, it's really hard because I'm not the same as I used to be, and things don't fit like they used to. So it's just taken a toll on my life.
Yeah, Dee, I understand. That transition can be very difficult. Looking at your results from your body composition, it shows that you've increased 4% in your body fat, and you've also gained 20 pounds in the last year. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, I'm working out a lot and like doing cardio with the team, and I also lift. But it's hard for me because I still am gaining weight. I feel that I'm not eating the greatest as I should be. I know what's healthy and what's not to eat, but I still chose to eat bad food. So I just feel like eating bad is not helping when I work out.
I understand what you're saying. Most people do gain weight when they get to college, but it seems like you know that the foods you're choosing are unhealthy, and they can be unhealthy at times. But what kind of foods do you like to eat most often? Like, what are your favorite restaurants, and what kind of foods do you like?
Well, I mainly go to Chipotle maybe 3 to 4 times a week, which is not that good. I've been trying to eat more salad so I don't get really like burritos and stuff when I go there, because I know the bread's not as good. But I heard the dressing's not very good for you, so I've been getting a lot of that. Also, I live at 22 Exchange, so it's right above Insomnia Cookies and Jimmy John's, which I get a lot. I feel like I eat a lot of sweets, which is a bad part, and I tend to eat a lot of chocolate chip cookies at night for dessert, which is also not a good thing. So just mainly those bad foods are what I'm leaning towards.
Yeah, I understand all of those foods are very convenient, but what about healthier options? How often do you eat like fruits and vegetables or those types of foods?
Well, sometimes I try to make dinner for myself when I get home from class. I'll include like some chicken breasts I can cook on the grill, and then I also try to add some vegetables, but I usually like the bagged vegetables sometimes, which are also not that good. But I'm trying to include some vegetables in my diet, so that helps. But other times when I come home from class late and it's hard for me to make dinner, I'll say go to Jimmy John's and get a sandwich, or just order a pizza, which is also not that good. And I feel like sometimes I just get a little too lazy to make my own dinner, so I have to order out and resort to eating bad food.
So it seems like you do like healthy foods, but sometimes they aren't available to you, so you just go towards the more convenient option.
Yeah, I feel that I do that because usually when I try to eat healthy food, I do like the taste of healthy food, don't get me wrong. But usually when I do eat it, it doesn't fill me up. So that makes me want to eat like another meal along with it. And I feel like usually when I do eat fast food, it fills me up faster, and I like the full feeling after I eat a good meal, so I don't want to eat more after that meal. Like as with when I eat healthy foods, it's harder for me because I also want to eat another meal with that, which does not help. And also, like, I had a nutritionist come talk to me last year, and she gave me a lot of information about eating healthy, but I tried for a little bit to follow along with it, but it was hard for me because I still wasn't getting full, which was hard. And I've had a lot of weight changes in the past years because I would lose a lot of weight, but then I would gain it all back because I feel my eating choices were a big problem with that.
So it seems like you've had some success before. What was that experience like, and what were your behaviors?
Well, over the summer I had a tonsillectomy, so I ended up getting my tonsils taken out, and over the break I went home, so I wasn't allowed to eat a lot of good foods that I normally would eat, and I couldn't eat whole foods, so it's not like I could eat bread and stuff. So my mom would cook me food to eat, and they were healthy meals along with like smaller portions. So I ended up losing 15 pounds off of that, and that's mainly where my weight loss came in. So I was really happy with the way I looked after my tonsillectomy because I wasn't eating the normal foods that I usually eat.
So it seems like you eat healthier when you're at home, and you're able to control your urges. What is it that you like about unhealthy food?
I feel that I mainly like the fact that the food tastes good to me, and it fills me up a lot faster than healthier food would. and it's more convenient for me to get, being a college student. I'm always on the run, so I can't really make meals for myself. So I usually tend to resort to getting fast food because it's just more convenient for me to do.
I understand that fast food can be very tempting, but what is it that you don't like about the fast food?
Well, I don't really like the fact that it makes me bloated, and I feel like I don't have any energy when I play basketball, and I feel that I gain weight right after I get done eating, and I don't really like that feeling.
So what you're saying is that you do like fast food and unhealthy food because it satisfies your hunger and you like the taste, but once you eat it, it makes you feel a little bit guilty. Is that accurate?
Yes.
So what changes would you like to make?
The biggest change I would like to make is I would like to lose at least 15 pounds. I feel that I would have a lot more confidence if I did that. I looked a lot skinnier and better in high school than I do now. I weighed a lot less than I did before. Also, I would like to make a lot of changes with my eating habits. I'd rather eat a lot more healthy food than I do bad food. I feel like that would help me a lot. Also, whenever I get done eating dinner, I usually tend to resort to eating sweets for dessert, and that should probably stop. Living above insomnia cookies doesn't really help because I feel that that's a major part of my life. When I go down there and I get a cookie after dinner, that doesn't help. So I feel that if I eliminate my sugar intake and my sweet intake, then that can help with my diet. And also changing my foods, like eating salmon and chicken and vegetables for dinner instead of like Chipotle or McDonald's.
I'm glad you want to make these changes. Did you know that eating unhealthy foods does not only have an effect on your body image, but your overall health? It can lead to diabetes, heart disease, and even high blood pressure. So what do you make of this?
Well, I never really understood that it could affect my overall health. I was mainly concerned about my image and my confidence because I don't want to look the way I do now. But hearing that it does affect my health the way you said it does, that changes everything.
So now that we know the change that you want to make, what do you think would assist you in making that change?
Well, I feel that when I learn healthier and easier foods to make, that would help change my diet. Also, eliminating sweets such as like cookies and cakes out of my diet, that'll help too. And also minimizing my portions, that will also help.
If you had more options in education, how confident are you that you will be able to make the change on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being not confident at all, and 10 being that you're extremely confident.
I would say 6 or 7.
Why a 6 or 7 instead of like maybe an 8 or a 9? It seems like you're really, you want to make the change and you know that you can do it, but you seem to have some barriers.
The barriers I would have to be like my friends, my roommates, my teammates. Like they eat the same things I do, but they don't have the same results I get after I eat them. Like they usually don't gain weight from it, but I usually do. And also, I do live above like fast food restaurants such as like Insomnia and Jimmy John's. So I feel like it's very convenient. That's why I go and get that kind of food. And also, being a college student, I do like to go out and hang out with my friends and go to parties and drink here and there. So I feel that when I am drinking alcohol, it does put a lot of weight on my body because it's not good for me. And also, after I do get done with the night of drinking, I like to say go to Taco Bell and get something late night, like around 1 or 2 a.m., which is also not good because it's like late night snacking. So I feel that those barriers do take a toll in like me trying to lose weight.
I understand where you're coming from, and that can be very difficult. If you're interested, we have a dietitian that can come in and help you create a new diet. I also know many simple recipes that are quick and easy that can help you make this change. Are you interested?
Yes, I'm very interested in you helping me with this plan to change my weight.
First off, we can start by discussing lower calorie foods that we can add into your diet. We can also talk about how you can choose foods wisely and meal planning through the week so you have all your meals ready for you for dinner and stuff after practice so you won't be tired when you're choosing a meal. How do these ideas sound to you?
They sound amazing. I would love for you to help me.
It sounds like you're really willing to learn, and with a new plan, I think that you'll do great. How do you think meal planning will be for you and having your meals planned each day?
Well, I feel once the healthy meals are already planned for me, then it'll be more convenient because it'll already be there for me.
Okay, awesome. With all the information I've provided, on a scale of 1 to 10 now, 1 being that you're not confident at all, and 10 being you're really confident, how confident are you that you'll be able to make this change?
Well, I feel that I can do this, so I would have to say a 10.
Okay, awesome. I can't wait to meet again. Let's set up an appointment, and you can come in a week, and we can talk more.
Okay, sounds great, Hannah.
I'll see you then.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, G.